What is going on, guys? The Source Fox here today, back again with another Leicester City Football Manager 2023 Season 2, Episode 3. Episode for you guys today is sitting on the 2nd of December. We've had a few games since the last episode, so let's get quickly into them highlights. So there we have it. There's the highlights from the last three games. Aston Villa 3-1 defeat away. Watford great 2-1 win at home, and away at Craven Cottage a 5-1 defeat to Fulham. And as you can see, another 2 away defeats to add to the tally. We have lost a total of 6 away games this season, so it's not great. 3 away defeats in a row, but we do have to play Manchester United at home, and Brentford away, and Tottenham at home, so hopefully that gives us a bit of inspiration to kick on. I mean, the league table's not looking too bad. We're doing a lot better than last year. I mean, last year we finished 16th in the league. So far we're sitting up in 12th after 5 wins, 4 draws and 5 defeats. I mean, how many defeats did we have last season? We had 19 defeats, so hopefully anything better than that really is going to be a positive. But I mean, we're sitting on 12th on 19 points, minus 7 goal difference. It's definitely so far to be an improvement, but you've got Chelsea there in 11th. What is going on at Chelsea? Graham Potter is quite drastically struggling. They've had quite a quiet summer, only bringing Cody Gakpo in from Liverpool. They didn't sign no one last season, but they've still got a great squad, nonetheless. Havertz, Fernandes, Lukaku, Chilwell, Mudryk. So very interesting there. But yeah, I mean, it's one of them. Against Fulham, we had very bad defence, but we did very well in attack. I mean, Watford game, we had probably our best attacking performance of the season. So 27 shots, 11 on target. Even against Fulham, we had 20 shots, 9 on target to their 16 and 9. So 5-1 looks worse than what it was actually. Against Aston Villa, a bit quieter, 11 shots and 3, but definitely dominant in the Fulham and Watford game. But obviously Watford just absolutely battered us. But yeah, we do welcome Manchester United and Erik ten Hag's team to the King Power. So let's crack on. So here we have it. Erik ten Hag's team: Gabriel Barbosa, Marcus Rashford, Bruno Fernandes, Antony, Nicolas Dominicos, Casemiro, Luke Shaw, Martinez, Varane, Wan-Bissaka and David De Gea as the captain. But as is pretty much the same team it's always been. Really? Nothing too much? Awioni, Barnes, Madison, Pepe, Van der Beek, Ndidi, Christensen, Stualo, Evans, Castagne and Lavakovic. So hopefully we can have a good result. Main 3 defeats out of 5 and 3 defeats in the last 5. Not really great. It is what it is, but we've got to try and hope for the best. Pepe immediately picking up a bit of a knock, but let's not worry about that too much. It's not nothing major. But yeah, it's 11 minutes in. Very quiet so far. 2 shots to Manchester United, 1 shot to us. Obviously, Manchester United do have a lot of threats. This is what I mean. This is my point exactly. I forgot to change it. Why would we not tackle any of their players? I really don't know. But you know, we definitely need to stop Bruno Fernandes and Marcus Rashford. That's definitely a good starting point. But here we are, 25 minutes in. We have an opportunity. Christensen across the ball. Luke Shaw clears it. Bruno to Van der Beek. Donny Van der Beek looks to come forward. Timothy Castagne going to take it down the right hand side. Wilfred Ndidi to Castagne. Can he find some space? He does. He puts a good ball in and it's been cleared. We've still won it back, and Harvey Barnes with a hit and hope chance straight to David De Gea. That was a great opportunity, that was. Fernandes for the counter attack. Rashford with an absolutely delightful ball through to Gabriel Barbosa. And that is what you call a quality counter attack. Rashford with a quality ball over the top. What are you supposed to do? Just accept brilliance, really. Out from the back, Fernandes. What a ball that was. Great run between the lines. And a good little run and a dink over the goalkeeper. But here we are with Castagne, James Maddison, Nicolas Pepe, back to Johnny Evans, Wilfred Ndidi. Work the ball around nicely. Play it back out wide to Nicolas Pepe, and we found a cross. Harvey Barnes had a bit more time than anticipated, but with a header straight to David De Gea. Not been a bad start. Been quite an even game, really. Just they've been more fortunate to have a counter attack. A bit on the disappointing side, I suppose, but you know, see if that can motivate the players. But yeah, we did have the comeback against Manchester City when we went 2-0 down, so 1-0 down will take us a positive. 51 minutes now. Bruno Fernandes with the corner, and Lavakovic does come and claim the ball nice and easily. Question is, can we start to do something on the attacks and have some more threatening opportunities? Dominiquez, Fernandes, Casemiro, great ball forward through the lines, and Gabby Barbosa does miss that one. Wan-Bissaka with the throw in to Bruno Fernandes. Whips it across the box, and Rashford free in the box, unmarked. 8th goal of the season for him. Again, lack of defending, poor marking has cost us quite dearly there. Me and Man United will move up to 4th with this result if it does go their way. We've had 5 shots. Fernandes plays it down to Rashford. I don't know why he's the number 12. Very strange seeing him as number 12, but Lavakovic just have to pull off a save there. They've brought on Eriksen for Casemiro 62 minutes into the game. Another corner for Bruno Fernandes. He's going to whip it in back post for Varane. Open header over the bar. Could have been 3-0. Could have easily been 3-0 there. I'll bring on Dewsbury Hall, I reckon. We just need to maybe do something different and bring on Jose Perez. And he's been a bit quiet in the last couple of matches. He hasn't scored since the Watford game, but I think we're struggling to get the ball to him, so he's not being as dominant as he was. Maybe the magic dust is worn off. Let's hope not. But Christensen plays the ball only to Christian Eriksen. 74 minutes in now. Brandon Williams taking it to the byline, across the box, and Jadon Sancho, the number 7, does pass the ball in the back of that. Really, very close range shot. Manchester United are definitely being very dominant. Now it's Malacia coming forward with his pace. Absolutely brilliant run from him, all by himself. Back to Dominguez, through to Bruno Fernandes, Christian Eriksen, Barbosa, Sancho again, and Livakovic with another save. But it is 3-0, and I think that is 3 points to Manchester United most definitely now. Tyrell Awioni just got the ball nicely. Jose Perez across the box, and is that a consolation goal from Nicolas Pepe? But it might even be offside, so I don't think that's going to count. But we have put the ball in the back of the net, and the goal has been avoided. Actually, that's rather nice. Is that a consolation? Out from the back, Awioni. Great little ball through to Perez. Definitely onside. Nice goal from Pepe. Probably just a consolation, but what can we do? We'll bring on Justin for Castagne, but it's looking like a consolation goal. Tyrell Malacia now with a long throw into Jadon Sancho, flicked it on, only to Stualo, Dewsbury Hall, James Maddison. Man United seem rather open now. Pepe finding Awioni all by himself, which is not great a sight to see. Pepe across the box, James Maddison, Dewsbury Hall, and a chance over the bar. Not testing David De Gea, but Awioni definitely just taking a dip in form there. And it's not what we want to see. Why has James Maddison got an injury? What is going on? Not great at the end of the match. We can't even survive a match without an injury. And there we have it, the defeat at home. 10 shots, 5 on target, 20 shots, 7 on target for them, but they were definitely more clinical and threatening in front of goal. And we move on to the next game. So moving on to the Brentford Community Stadium away from home, and we've made a few changes. James Justin is starting, Wout Faz is starting, Jose Perez is going to start. That James Maddison injury didn't come to nothing, so it wasn't a concern. Patterson Daka starting, and Dewsbury Hall's going to start. Just a bit of a rotation for the team, and hopefully it could be positive. But Brentford are playing Raya, Tanganga, Ajer, Pinnock, Henry, Bidstrup, Norgard, Janot, Mbuemo, Damsgaard, and Chukovin. So yeah, can we have a better result? I mean, Leicester. We're 12. Brentford are down in 17th, so not the best year for them so far. But we need to try and do our best. I'm saying about Maddison. Straight away, he's already picked up a knock. What a surprise. But yeah, we thought bringing Patterson Daka. Hasn't really played so far this year. Well, since we brought in Awioni. So I thought, well, might shake up the system, see what he can do. And maybe Awioni's not really been playing his best the last couple of matches, so maybe might give him a spark and to play well. But Dewsbury Hall plays a cracking ball out to Harvey Barnes, taking it to the byline, and Patterson Daka, there we are, 1-0. First goal of the season. That was a cracking move, out from the back, loads of space. Dewsbury Hall with a cracking ball to Harvey Barnes, who with the drive and run forward to the byline. Bit surprised, bit lucky really, deflection, poor goalkeeping, and Daka takes the opportunity. Fortunately, we haven't really given Daka much opportunity this year. Abioni has taken all the limelight, to be honest with you. I mean, you can't really disregard Daka's performances last season, scoring the goals he did at the times he did. But we're definitely being the better team here. 6 shots, 2 on target. But Brentford are struggling this season. Norgard, they've still got quality players though. Mbuemo, Christensen, to Stualo, to Dewsbury Hall, back to Christensen. Can we whip the ball forward again? Harvey Barnes, back to Christensen. I wish we'd work the ball forward, that would be nicer. Harvey Barnes, Maddison, oh, poor ball really. We've lost the ball. Stualo with the interception, and Ndidi down to Dewsbury Hall. Great ball forward again from Dewsbury Hall, but that was a cracking save from David Raya. But Dewsbury Hall's having a cracking game in the midfield today. To be fair, he has been quite unlucky. He was quite a good player again last season, and just like that, Christian Norgard has scored from the corner and it's 1-1. Our defending is something else sometimes. I was saying about the good performance, and then we've gone and throw it away really. Jeanalt, Beachtroop, Pinnock, Norgard, Damsgaard, and Buemo, and just like that, Brentford have switched their play on. Great chance. I think we're going to have to bring off Maddison at half time. He's not looking great. Jose Perez to find Ndidi, to James Justin. Can he find some inspiration? Maddison can't do nothing. Cleared ball from Brentford. Faz straight forward to Ndidi. Maddison to Justin. Working down this right hand side. Ball in the box. Off the crossbar. Can Daka intercept? Well, I don't know what happened there, but Paxton Daka was quick to react. He scored a brace just before half time. The architect, James Justin, with the ball in. I think got a bit lucky with the deflection, to be perfectly honest with you, but it's come off the crossbar. Ball, Daka in the right place at the right time. No man's land from the Brentford players. And we're quite pleased with the performance so far, but I said James Maddison will make way. I think we'll bring on Dennis Pryor. Again, he hasn't really had much feature in this season so far. So, yeah, we'll get him on. To be an advanced playmaker, absolutely fine with that. And let's get on with the second half. And it's great to be winning. We'll just drop to a more balanced mentality, and let's just let the game run. It's gone a bit quiet all of a sudden. We've had 13 shots, 5 on target. There was 7 and 3. Van der Beek, whatever. Ndidi is struggling. Well, he hasn't really offered much, to be fair. Ndidi, we might have to drop him. He doesn't really always perform. Right, here we go though. Working the ball out from the back. Dennis Pryor switches it to Jose Perez. Can't control it. Rico Henry does get in front of the man. And Buemo in the 6-yard box to Gavin. Harvey Barnes intercepted by Tanganga, but we've got it back. I think we've got away with one there, to be perfectly honest with you. But I think now might be the time we bring on Donny van der Beek and we swap over Dewsbury Hall and Van der Beek. I think you can move to more of a deep line playmaker, and you can definitely be the box to box. Fine with that. Up front, I think we're going to keep things the same. Daka can definitely stay on with an 8.1 rating. Harvey Barnes can't get past Agier, but it's been poorly cleared, and it's only Christensen. He's got a lot of space to attack. He always had a chance, and that probably could have been a better opportunity 18 minutes into the match. Jose Perez, you know what, we're going to bring him off. I think we put no. Yeah, let's bring on a Marco Brighton. And I think we'll just drop him back, play him as the role he wants to play, as a defensive winger. And it offers a bit of cover down that right hand side then. It's been a very quiet game, but we've definitely been the better team. Still going to be in 12th after this victory. And we finally end our poor away record with a good win over Brentford, who we struggled against a lot last season. So very nice indeed. Here we are back at the King Power Stadium versus Chris Wilder's Tottenham team. Yes, you heard that correct. Chris Wilder's Tottenham team. So we've got a great team, but they're struggling. They're down in 15th in the league, 14th in the league now. But we are higher than them in the league. which is very surprising. So let's not underestimate them. We've still got good players, nevertheless the manager, but we've still got to perform. I think one big problem is, I don't know why Harvey Barnes plays better as an inside forward, to be perfectly honest with you. And what's happened there? Free kick given. Harry Kane is going to be sent off. Well, that couldn't be a better start, could it? Harry Kane getting a red card 17 minutes in. One of Tottenham's more influential players. That does leave Son Heung-min up front on his own. Still a force to be reckoned with, but you know, that should definitely inspire us. Tottenham's biggest talisman off the pitch. I think Stawalo's having a great game out the back. Livakovic is happy. We've got James Maddison in with a free kick on the edge of the box. Can't get there, but Johnny Evans just keeps it in. Don't know what he did there, but he smashed it across the box, James Maddison. And we've had a chance, and that is 1-0 to us. 5th goal of the season for Maddison, 32 minutes in this match. That is the breakthrough we were looking for. Absolutely delightful. But what an absolute, he's just put his foot through that, and Johnny Evans. But indeed, when I was saying he doesn't really do much, picks out a nice pass there to James Maddison. We're definitely the better team right now. But Heung-min Son with a free kick. Oh, just for the top roof of the net. 40 minutes in. Nice to get to half time with this lead. Harvey Barnes, Stawalo, Van der Beek. Heavy touch, but Bissouma though, having a great chance. Obviously the former player from Brighton. To be honest, I actually forgot he went to Tottenham. There's Bissouma. It was really good pressing midfielder. Pleased with the performance. Indeed, 7.2, Maddison 7.3, Stawalo 7 rating. So the squad is definitely playing very well. But can we see the result out? But here we are, free kick 48 minutes in, James Maddison. Deflected. Lloris claims very easily. And he plays it long to Son, who knocks it to Kloveski. Good defending there. Livakovic holds it, but it's gone for a corner. This is where Tottenham now going to start. Pedro Porro whips it in. We've cleared it only to Kloveski. Ndidi gets in front of his man. Great now. Nicolas Pepe, come on, wins the ball well, nice. Plays it back to Awioni, and I thought that should have been a counter-attack. Pepe should have carried on running for 53 minutes now. Pedro Porro again with another corner. And we've cleared it only to Kloveski again, who's had an absolute cracking chance. But Tottenham are definitely applying the pressure now. I think Harvey Barnes is struggling, and so is Awioni. All of a sudden, I don't know why he's switched off a little bit. Confused by the feedback. But we made it to 70 minutes. Hugo Lloris with the goal kick to Ben Davies. He's going to come forward. Benacer. Back to Davies. To Eric Dyer. Only to Debo. Out wide to Pedro Porro. Great interception there from Christensen. Ball back to Johnny Evans. Timothy Castagne. Ball through the middle. James Maddison. Oh, that could have been 2-0. And that could have been job done. But that was a cracking opportunity once again. I think Van der Beek can come off for Dewsbury Hall. I think he's struggling a bit in this match. And I think we'll bring Maddison off and bring on Jose Perez through the middle. Let's offer something different and put a bit of pressure on Debo. I mean, we definitely noticed Harry Kane being sent off, but I don't know what he was thinking. Every game this bloody episode, Maddison's taken a knock. Praise the team. Still 1-0 up, very nice. Still in 12th. I don't know how, but we are still in 12th. 20 points. Chelsea are on 22 points. Now we're on 25 points, but we're behind on goal difference. If we had a better goal difference, we could be high as 10th, but we don't. Right, Tadibo plays the ball out from the back. Dewsbury Hall, great interception to Taiwo Awoniyi, and if that was a few episodes ago, he would have been burying that. 14 shots, 5 on target, 4 minutes added on for us now. That is where Dewsbury Hall comes in the midfield. He's great at winning the ball back. We've just had a solid performance all round again. We do have a good record against Tottenham. We've done quite well against Arsenal as well. But that is it, full time at the King Power, 1-0. Absolutely delighted with that. I think it all started with the Harry Kane red card. Absolutely delighted. Let's move on. So there we have it, a great episode, 2 wins out of 3 today. A bit unfortunate as Man United, but they were the much better team. A first decent away win of the season. But following, obviously, we have beat Blackburn away, but it's nice to end the away run, the bad away run form, and it was a great win over Tottenham. But I have just noticed something. Dewsbury Hall has picked up an injury and he's out for 7 weeks and 3 months. That's going to be a big knock-on effect. That is absolutely poor. Somehow Aaron Ramsey's injured with flu. Pereira will be back as well soon. He's been out of action, but yeah, that Dewsbury Hall man is definitely going to knock us. I mean, I don't know how. I just came onto this screen and noticed he had an injury. Even Donny van der Beek, he's back for training tomorrow. And then after a bruised ankle, nothing really. But yeah, so we're definitely going to have a knock-on effect. But we're going to have to move on some games now. I mean, I think obviously we've drawn Brighton in the FA Cup. So we've actually got Chelsea too really quickly. I think next episode is going to be a very big one. I think we do Man City away, Chelsea at home, Liverpool at home. Just because they're the 3 biggest fixtures, that will be the end of January. So then that does mean we go ahead 6 matches in between. But we do have Palace away, Chelsea away, Blackburn at home, Brighton away, Wolves at home, Brighton at home in the FA Cup. So that is a lot of games to get through, but it does take out a chunk of the season. But I think that is where we finish. That's where we come back. Looking at the league table, it is a tight one this year. We've got a 5-point advantage over Tottenham, who are down in 14th. We're down in 13th on goal difference. But you think about it, we are only 4 points off 7th. So it's definitely a much closer league table. Burnley have sacked Vincent Kompany after no wins in 17. 4 points for them at the minute, and Watford have no manager too. Well, they've actually just hired Bruno Lage. So we'll have to see what happens there. But I mean, no wins at all for Burnley. Blackburn are also struggling. John Dole Thomason's team, but they've got a better chance of getting out. Bournemouth, Gary O'Neill's Bournemouth down in 17th. Brighton, I thought they would be higher, but no. But I mean, look at the way the league table is this year. Manchester City top, 41 points so far, going into Christmas. Manchester United 37 points, Liverpool 32. Considering Liverpool last season won the league very dominantly. West Ham 4th on 31 points. Even Crystal Palace and Newcastle and Fulham up there dominating, playing well. If you play well, that's where you should be, rightly so. Graham Potter's at Chelsea in 11th. But yeah, I mean, we're 4 points off the top 7 really. So we just have to work on it really. And yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. And I'm out. Peace.